I made every single mistake in trading when I was a beginner, and honestly, those mistakes destroyed my portfolio. So, in this video, I'm going to share the top 7 beginner trading mistakes that cost me my time, money, and progress. And hopefully, you can avoid the same ones. Hi, my name is Oliver, and welcome to Trade Reactor, where science and mathematics meets trading. On this channel, we'll talk about trading psychology, risk management, market analysis, and the lessons I've learned throughout my trading journey. When I first started trading, I entered trades based purely on emotions and signals. If price suddenly moved fast, I jumped in. If someone online, an influencer, said buy this dip, I will buy it. I wasn't following a system. I had no clear entry, no proper stop loss, no real targets, and honestly, I was basically gambling without realizing it. Now, I understand that trading without a plan is one of the fastest way to lose your money. Every trade should have 3 things before you enter: a clear entry, a stop loss, and a profit target. Without those 3, you are trading based on feelings instead of logic. And trading emotions are really expensive. Mistake number 2, risking too much. When I was a beginner, I thought bigger lot sizes, bigger leverage would mean bigger gains and faster road success. That is wrong. I believe that if I could risk more, I could make money quicker. It only takes one bad trade to destroy your weeks of progress, destroy all of your profits in your account, and after losing that big, you will become emotional and even trade bigger sizes, leading to more losses. Your main goal in trading is not capital appreciation. Your first goal should be capital preservation. In trading, survival is everything. Professional traders don't survive because they win every trade. They survive because they manage risk properly in every trade. Again, in every trade. Mistake number 3, revenge trading. Of all the bad habits in trading, this one is the most dangerous. After losing a trade, I immediately wanted my money back. So I positioned again, a counter position, a higher leverage, and boom, zero. So instead of waiting for a good setup, I forced trades that even meet my strategy and timing. I started clicking impulsively, entering random positions, and trading emotionally instead of logically. Then I eventually realized that emotional trading destroys discipline. Not every loss needs an immediate comeback. It can come back tomorrow. Sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. And taking a break after a loss can save you from making even bigger mistakes that destroys your portfolio. Remember that the market will always give another opportunity, but emotional decisions can destroy your account very quickly. One of the biggest mistakes when I was a beginner was constantly changing my strategies. I would test one for 2 days, and then after just 2 losses, I'm thinking that maybe it's not working. So I jump to another one and another one, test another indicator, another day, another system, another indicator, and then I kept searching for the perfect setup instead of improving my execution. And as I keep searching for the perfect setup, I realized it does not exist. What I didn't understand back then that there was no strategy that wins all the time. Even good strategies experience losses. But because I keep switching systems, I never give myself enough time to test if this works in this market or not. Remember that there is no perfect strategy, but there are traders who become consistently profitable because they stay disciplined, follow one system, and continuously refine it over time. Mistake number 5 is ignoring journaling. One of the most overlooked mistakes, and I was a beginner, was not journaling my trades. I would not track my records. I would enter trades every day, but I never track anything. I never record why I entered, what I felt, what was the result, what could be improved. So when I lost money, I honestly have no idea what I was doing wrong, what I was doing right, what works, what's not, what's working before and not working today. It changed my perspective when I realized that trading is heavily based on data. And data becomes useless if you don't record it. Think of it as someone who has a job but has no KPI, has no performance record. How could you promote that employee to another level? How could you track his performance, if he's doing work, if he's doing well or not? If you have a list of beginner mistakes just like me, what would be your top 1 mistake? Comment down below. on the chat box. Which leads us to mistake number 6, focusing only on profits. I was measuring my success only by how much money I made. If I made a profit, I feel like a great trader, feel like a CEO, the Wolf of Wall Street. But if I lost money, I completely lost my confidence. I feel like I completely failed. A trash. What I didn't understand back then was that good trading is not just about making money. Of course, you're here for the money, but you need to be consistent. You need to be disciplined. And it's about executing your plans properly. A successful trader should measure their success not just by one trade, not just by one good result, but a whole bunch of data trades over time. One profitable trade doesn't mean your system is good, and one losing trade doesn't mean your system is broken. One of the biggest misconceptions I had as a beginner was thinking trading would make me rich quickly. I saw people online posting huge profits, luxury lifestyles, Lamborghinis. So I entered trading thinking success would happen fast as they promoted. But what I eventually realized is that trading is not a shortcut to easy money. It's a skill. And just like every skill, it takes time, repetition, discipline, practice, and experience. Mastery doesn't happen overnight. And you learn trading through testing, through mistakes, through data collection, and through continuous improvement. Patience is what usually destroys beginners, just like what happened to me. Trading is a long-term profession, not a quick jackpot, not a lottery. The moment I stopped chasing fast money, quick buck, was the moment I started improving.